The third section of the test asks students to draw and label force diagrams and then answer a couple questions about each of them. I set up each of these problems so they looked pretty similar to the problems that they worked on in their worksheets, and so I gave them a picture here, and that's where they were to draw the free body diagram. The important parts here and most common errors were I had some students that still were drawing forces that did not come from the same dot, so their arrows were kind of all over the place like seen in this picture here. Um, I also had some notation issues, and so I require my students to have the force labeled here with the force and the type of force subscript, and then I require on by notation. So I had a lot of students that got half points off for not having cable on box or earth on box because I think that's really important. Then they had these three questions. They had to answer if the box was at equilibrium, if there was a net force, and if there was a net force, then which direction it would it be in. And so this was something that kind of was an all or nothing box because they knew that if the object was at equilibrium, then there's no net force, and vice versa. And so that was something that got a couple of students where they got a lot of points off, but if they were drawing the free body diagrams correctly, they should have gotten all of those questions correct.